Thank you very much for having us here this afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here. Josh, I've known since the beginning of the year. It's my first year teaching at Edwardsville, and I got to meet him right off the bat in August. I've had him both semesters in class, and he is a very kind and inquisitive young man. He works really hard in our department. I nominated him for those reasons, for his, I guess, ability to work with other students and be a great example for everybody else. And when I did that, a few of the other teachers that have had him in the past actually were very glad that he was nominated. But since it was my student, I had the pleasure of nominating him. So, Josh, if you could come up, please.
I want to thank everybody here for coming today. I want to thank Coach Taylor specifically for nominating me for such a prestigious position. I'm quite surprised. I didn't even know, I thought it would be other students of the month. I didn't know there'd just be one student. Out of all the students, I was chosen. So thank you very much. This is where I start my own. This time? Okay. Since I have time, I'm talking about my life story now. I was born in Nigeria, and I moved here when I was turning 3. My parents came here so I could have a better life. Stayed in Maryville for most of my elementary years, moved to the District 7 in my 5th grade year. Went from Edwardsville to Glen and then just these. I wonder what life would have been like if I stayed even 1 or 2 more years in Nigeria. Maybe I would have kept their language, but also missed opportunities. I wouldn't be able to have a driver's license if I didn't come at that time. Middle school was a wonderful time. I feel like that's when my character grew a lot. 6th grade, I was young, I was wimpy, I didn't know any better. And by the time I got an 8th grade year, especially with the pandemic, just everything completely changed. My first year of high school, the pandemic struck that down. My grades got hit because of that. I still regret that. Sophomore year, wonderful. Junior year, hardest year. And then senior year. But throughout these years, I've gotten experiences and friends that I wouldn't want for anything else. I got to experience Science Olympiad, got 4th in regionals, that was wonderful. I did track in my sophomore year because I was recommended by another teacher. And the first day I did 3 by 150, fell on the ground tired. But from there I was like, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do the best I can. And since I was on physical education, I feel like it's just right for me to talk about physical education as a whole. I love PE, ever since elementary, just being able to move around, play games I've never done, new experiences. Since I've been staying in Southern Illinois for most of my life, as soon as I'm able to, I really want to explore all the states, other countries if I have a chance. That's definitely one of my goals. The track and field has definitely been a big part of my high school year, or my high school life as a whole, in general. Along with meeting new people, going to different places, I also that's one of the reasons why I'm able to work so well with other people and able to see other people's points of views. And as I do my last year track, I'm gonna make sure I goes to state. I'm gonna win that. That's my goal. But then outside of track and field, then what comes about my life as a whole. I wish to study into computer science, not just because the job market that is astounding, but just so I can gain more skills. The more skills I gain, the better. And that's another reason why I was very glad that the school allowed military members to come to our school. And ever since I was interested within my junior year, I'm now in the Air Force. And I continue playing with that for as long as I'm able to. Or until I get really tired. But after high school, I most likely, 99.9% sure I'm going to Illinois State University because I got my mailbox like a week ago, $5,000 in scholarship every year. So that's enough of a bribery in the air. That right there, you got me in 100%. But it's funny because before that, I feel that's when I experienced one of my biggest points of failure. Like failure has been a big thing in my life. What? 5th grade spelling bee. I remember I was studying for weeks for that spelling bee, and I got up there, and the first word they asked me was maybe, and I spelled M-A-Y-B. M-A-Y-B-E. M-A-B-Y. And then he said, that's wrong, and I just sat there. I didn't even leave the gym. I just sat there sad. One of the worst memories. But because of that, my failures and any tests I've taken, my failures, especially in track, since it's only this year that I've really been doing so well, especially thanks to a weight training class. I don't know what that is, but it put me to new heights. I'm ready to push forward in whatever life throws at me. Okay, I'm ready. My personal hobbies, I have a lot of hobbies. I love reading, I love gaming, I love biking. And one of my personal favorite hobbies, and a rare hobby that I don't find a lot of other people, is world building, which is taking an idea, scenario, other people's ideas, and just making it my own. Especially like doing this with a lot of the books or shows that I read and watch. And exactly that there's only 2 other people I can talk to in the school with. And thanks to track, I don't get to talk to them a lot. So I hope that somewhere in the future, especially at college, maybe I can find another club, because the only other club I'm in now is Podcast Club, which please go watch the Tiger Podcast. We do a lot of really great things. But what I wanted to just say out of all this is I'm very glad I'm being recognized for something, anything at all. And in the future, when I'm in the toughest moments, especially in that first week of basic military training, I'll look back at this and like, if people believe that I have potential in this and I can go to bigger places here, there's no reason for me to stop now. And I want to thank you all for allowing me to